ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to All-Star Wrestling South, Volume 2. And we kick off in extremely undeniable fashion with the undeniable one himself, Brandon Lee, a graduate of the stunning All-Star Wrestling South Academy. Brandon Lee goes at about 6'3", 6'4", 220, an absolute beast of a young man despite his diminutive age, and despite only a fleeting number of years in the business, already has all the tools and all the mental acumen to be a megastar in our industry. The absolute size and power of Brandon Lee on full display here at the Studio Theatre in Salisbury.
And introducing his opponent for this evening.
Well, Brandon Lee's opponent is somebody he knows better than anybody else. These two young men have travelled the country together and will soon, no doubt, travel the world together. If you think about Brandon Lee, you cannot think about him without mentioning this incredible young man. Nathan Angel, the standout graduate in many's eyes, and of course, the winner of the first ever Student of the Year at All-Star Wrestling South Academy, run by the impressive and undeniable legend of British wrestling that is Joel Redman. Nathan Angel, very, very similar to Brandon Lee in height and weight, but a real difference in mentality in their journeys leads them to this matchup. And now it is over to Big Money Bobby Vegas for the announcements.
Are we ready? Yeah! Introducing first on my left, hailing from Poole, weighing in at 16.5 stone, the undeniable Brandon Lee! And facing him on my right, hailing from Steeple Lee's Farm, weighing at 16 stone, he is the star of the Nathan Angel 2024 calendar. This is the next wrestling sensation, Nathan Angel!
Well, it feels like these two young men have fought each other their entire lives, but actually, this is a rare opportunity to see these two individuals going at it, and this is going to be an incredibly well-balanced matchup. Brandon Lee making it very clear this is not the Nathan Angel show, at least not in his eyes. But as far as the sold-out Studio Theatre is concerned, that is absolutely the case. Nathan Angel, the perennial fan favourite here in Salisbury. Referee Sean Riley in charge of this one-on-one contest. One fall to a finish. Collar and elbow time. There's going to be a severe feeling out process between these two because, of course, they know each other extremely well. They know each other's best moves. They know each other's faults, their weaknesses, their flaws. They train together. They've eaten together. They've travelled together. They know each other's DNA inside and out. Brandon Lee really does have the mean streak.
Should we do this one more time? Here we go.
Dare I say, Nathan Angel almost too nice for his own good, whereas Brandon Lee seems to have taken a darker path in professional wrestling, listening to darker minds and more aggressive thoughts, but that has really paid dividends for him as well. Both men have found incredible success with different mentalities, but once again, the streams have been crossed. And they collide again here in Salisbury at the Studio Theatre. Brandon Lee looking for an initial rope break there, not allowing Nathan Angel too much of an opportunity to build momentum. Well, this crowd right now is all over Brandon Lee. Rightfully so. He's made it very clear from the get-go. Doesn't care what these people think. Lovely technical wrestling. The modus operandi of Joel Redman, one of the greatest British professional wrestlers to have ever been produced. And Brandon Lee, once again, with textbook wrist lock control, looking to torque, disform that left arm of Nathan Angel. Beautiful kick up. I think he was potentially looking for a Russian leg sweep. Countered once again. Wrist lock applied by Brandon Lee. Big shoulder block there by Nathan Angel. Builds up a head of steam, another shoulder block to Brandon Lee, and he's cooking on all cylinders. It's Nathan Angel, and wow, Brandon Lee absolutely knocked into the stratosphere of professional wrestling there. Huge shoulder block the third time around, sent him inside out. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you may not have heard, but this is a quarter-final matchup in the tournament to determine a first ever ASW South champion. The fact that these two have drawn each other in the quarterfinals, the fact that these two are facing each other this early on, must be mentally quite debilitating. No doubt if you'd asked these individuals who they'd like to face in the final, it probably would have been their opponents this evening. Such is the unity, the link between Brandon Lee and Nathan Angel, despite their different career paths here at ASW South. Brandon Lee entering the fold once again. A kick to the midsection, as I think Nathan Angel was looking for a test of strength. Lovely headlock takeover, and now the headlock applied by Brandon Lee, and it's very smart. Looking to ground the high-flying excellence of Nathan Angel. Truly the hybrid wrestler to end all hybrid wrestlers. Off the ropes, big shoulder block. Nathan Angel comes to meet him against flat and looks to sweep out the legs. Leapfrogs over the top of Brandon Lee, and that beautiful standing drop kick with elevation sends Brandon Lee packing once again. This crowd, they want more. Brandon Lee certainly doesn't want none of that. Brandon Lee is enraged. He is frustrated. Even yelling at the local photographer is the undeniable Brandon Lee. Right now, the only thing that's undeniable is that Nathan Angel has one up on Brandon Lee. But this crowd, damn near baying for blood. Like an audience at the Coliseum watching two incredible gladiators. And now Brandon Lee, has to be said, this feels quite disingenuous. Offering his hand in Fred's eye, and you see that right there as Nathan Angel had his back turned, was threatening to punch him once again. Surely after everything they've been through an early stage. Oh man, the disrespect, just slapping her across the face, and he gets one in return, and you can't say he didn't deserve it. Ducks the clothesline as Nathan Angel, ducks the back elbow. I think he was looking to take him up and over, and now both men starting to whip off the ropes, and a beautiful flying crossbody, but Nathan Angel catches Brandon Lee flush. Referee Sean Riley in perfect position for the 2 count. Now Nathan Angel signaling for that infamous RKO that he loves to use as a finishing maneuver here in professional wrestling. Oh man, a drop toe hold into the second turnbuckle. Nathan Angel's face caught it flush, and now Brandon Lee is going to take full advantage, stomping a mud hole and choking the life out of Nathan Angel. You can like it or you can lump it, but Brandon Lee is a cerebral competitor. When you have studied under the learning tree of Joel Redman, under the learning tree of Buller and Niwa and James Mason, the very best professional wrestlers in the world, you don't come away from that experience without learning a thing or two. Huge back elbow flattens Nathan Angel in his tracks. Pinning combination now, and Sean Riley, 2 count. Sean Riley, another young man learning under the guise of ASW South. Not only taught how to be an excellent professional wrestler, taught how to be an excellent referee, and he's going to have to be right now as Nathan Angel being manhandled, being maladjusted. Brandon Lee, very aware of the rules and exercising the 5 count to its maximum. Brandon Lee wants to head into the semi-finals. He wants to be the first ever ASW South champion. Beautiful up and over counter and a springboard flying crossbody for Nathan Angel. Textbook aerial assault. You'd be forgiven for thinking Nathan Angel with his size and power wouldn't necessarily be a high flyer, but that's not the case. Ducks the clothesline and catches a big boot coming in from the undeniable Brandon Lee right to the face. Tell you what, a few more of those and he's going to have a real hard time selling those beautiful calendars. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, there are still 2024 Nathan Angel calendars available. I'm sure Nathan Angel would insist that you head over to his online shop or contact him directly for the opportunity to buy yourself one of those glorious calendars. Photography, excuse me, courtesy of the magnificent Matt Raven. Oh my God, an Ochigoroshi run across the knee for Brandon Lee, and Nathan Angel looks, I thought he might have been completely out cold there. Brandon Lee's face tells a story. Think about the velocity, the pain shooting through the back of the head and neck as Nathan Angel landed across the knee. A career debilitating injury it could have been. European uppercut into the ropes, and Nathan Angel in real trouble here. Irish whip off the ropes. Brandon Lee goes low. Well placed headbutt and a vicious elbow drop right across the back of the neck and head once again. Very obvious what Brandon Lee is doing here, isolating the head and neck, looking to debilitate Nathan Angel to the point where he can finish him off and progress to the semi-finals of the All-Star Wrestling South Championship Tournament. And Nathan Angel just trying to push away. Oh man, a violent kick to the face. Now once again into the midsection with that head, and Brandon Lee so methodical, dare I say maniacal. Taking a really long time to enjoy his handiwork is Brandon Lee, but you don't want to give Nathan Angel any opportunity to get back into the fight. This young man has an astonishing level of heart desire as he fights out against Brandon Lee, whips him off the ropes, and beautiful arm drag. Oh, beautiful counter there by Brandon Lee, as I think Nathan Angel was looking for an arm drag takeover, but Brandon Lee able to apply a headlock in midair. Think about the level of expertise needed to apply a hold of that magnitude in midair, but that's exactly what Brandon Lee did.
Come on, Rack!
That's two, and if Nathan Angel's arm falls down for a 3 count, that means Nathan Angel is out, and Brandon Lee progresses in the All-Star South Championship Tournament, and Nathan Angel, there is still life left within the heart and soul of Nathan Angel. What a first year it's been for Nathan Angel. Over 100 professional wrestling matches in his debut year in wrestling. Hard to believe this young man is on the fringes of 20 years old. Frankly, it beggars belief considering the level of talent. Incredible athleticism, landing on his feet. Ducks the back elbow, and again, just a flying crossbody / clothesline, take your pick I guess, but Nathan Angel effective nonetheless, wiping out Brandon Lee, and now Sean Riley begins the count with both men on the canvas. Kip up by Nathan Angel, who comes alive once again. Think about what these men are willing to do. This is what they're willing to do in our opening match this evening to progress in the championship tournament. And now Nathan Angel is going to build up a head of steam, clotheslines, taking down Brandon Lee. That beautiful standing drop kick once again. The vertical leap of an NBA superstar. Does Nathan Angel have, and a big boot cuts him off. Gets caught coming in, and now a beautiful spinning power slam. Catches Brandon Lee coming in. Able to get his shoulder off the canvas is Brandon Lee just before that 3 count. Nathan Angel asking this audience here, this sold out, standing room only, studio theatre in Salisbury. Time for the RKO? Question mark. Looks like he's building, looks like he's prepping and ready for that big cutter to finish this off. Oh, Brandon Lee had it scouted. Sean Riley almost got caught flushing. Oh my God, a vicious Claymore-like knee right in the face. Just wipes out Nathan Angel, and Nathan Angel still somehow able to get his shoulder off the canvas. And you can see Brandon Lee is beside himself. Brandon Lee's eyes, that should have been enough. The referee Sean Riley was in perfect position. No scrubs employed here at All-Star Wrestling South. Only the very best that professional wrestling can afford, such as the level of quality and excellence that Joel Redman and company have achieved here in Salisbury. Now looking for potentially a gut-wrench powerbomb maybe. Nathan Angel able to counter. Big head of steam as Brandon Lee gets caught coming in, goes up and over, but lands on his feet. Forearm to the face of Nathan Angel, and now he ascends to the top rope, but Nathan Angel catches him flush with a big old haymaker to the chin. This is a precarious position for both men to be in, and it looks like it could be superplex time from Nathan Angel to Brandon Lee. A huge collision in the middle of the ring. Now, Nathan gets an arm over, able to make a cover, and oh wow. This crowd, I believe they thought that was it. People are screaming that was free, but it wasn't. Credit to Brandon Lee, able to get his shoulder off the canvas. Whether you like him or not, this young man still has a lot of fight, heart, and desire of his own, despite his shift in mentality, his change in attitude. Brandon Lee still in this fight, and this is only our first matchup of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. An All-Star South Championship Tournament quarter-final. And this is one of 6 mega matchups for you here tonight. Irish whip out of the corner by Nathan Angel is reversed by Brandon Lee. Nathan Angel looking to go up and hold him. He's caught in the fireman's carry. That is bad news. Being caught. Oh no, look out. And I think he was trying to escape. And he does so, landing on his feet. Stunning athleticism and a super kick right on the money. And there's the big cutter. And that will be that, and a cover by Nathan Angel, and oh my God, and Brandon Lee just able to get his feet on the ropes, or an approximation. Don't forget, as long as your feet are under the rope, that still counts as a break. Brandon Lee knows that, and if it not for ring positioning, Nathan Angel would have already progressed to the semi-finals of the All-Star Wrestling Championship Tournament. That being said, this match continues now. Nathan Angel looking for that savage-esque elbow drop for the top rope that he has utilised so well in the early time. Oh, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? The one-man armory bullet at ringside. We'll see him later on this evening. He knows full well, him and look out, his tag team partner Niwa, while Sean Riley is distracted, takes Nathan Angel off the ropes. These two men will meet, Nathan Angel and Joel Redman, later on this evening in a tag team match, but in the meantime, Brandon Lee capitalizes and gets the win.
Here is your winner, the undeniable Brandon Lee.
Well, Brandon Lee wins, but that's not the entire story here, and now the pack of wolves are going to dissolve themselves at the carcass of Nathan Angel, and Niwa built up a head of steam and cuts Nathan Angel in half with a vicious spear. Courtesy of the assist from the one-man armory, who's now going to finish the job for himself. They're looking to take Nathan Angel out before he even gets to the main event tonight. Choke slam flattens Nathan Angel. Niwa and Bullet stand tall here at the Studio Theatre, and Nathan Angel's tag partner later this evening, Joel Redman, coming to even the odds with a steel chair. Salisbury's own not allowing these two to do any more damage, but maybe the damage is already done. Nathan Angel has been dissected and has also had his championship quarter-final match torn away from him.
Unless you've forgotten, I run things round here. So tonight, this tag team main event for me and Nathan Angel against you two, it's not going to be a regular match. Oh no. Tonight, it's going to be a Salisbury street fight.
Oh my God.
That means all weapons illegal.
just heard it from the man himself, the man who runs this house, Joel Redman. It's going to be a Salisbury street fight later tonight. Hold on to your hats, because Niwa and Bullet will face Nathan Angel and Joel Redman in what will surely be an absolute car crash main event.